Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to crochet a pudding and pancake keychain. So we're going to start with a magic ring, and to make a magic ring, we're going to wrap the yarn around the fingers. When you flip it, there will be two lines. We're going to hook under the first line and hook into the second one. And we are going to finish it with a chain. And that is a magic ring. Next, we're going to make single crochet, and to make a single crochet, we're going to insert the hook into the ring, yarn over and pull the yarn up, yarn over again, and pull the yarn through the loops. So that is a single crochet. Since we need 6 single crochet for the first round, we're going to make 5 more single crochet. You can pull the yarn to close the ring. And we are going to continue into the second round. And for the second round, we're going to make an increase. And to make an increase, we have to make 2 single crochet in one stitch. We are going to start the second round by making a slip stitch on the very first stitch. Then make 1 chain. And then since we have to make increase for the second round, we're going to make 2 stitches in one stitch. So still on the same stitch where we made the slip stitch, we're going to make the first increase. That is 1 single crochet. Now we're going to make the second single crochet still on the same stitch. And that is an increase. We're going to fill each stitch with an increase. Before we moving on into the next round, I just want to say that for this tutorial, we're going to start every round with a slip stitch and a chain. I think this way it will make a cleaner look and a better way for a color changing. That's it, let's go back to the tutorial. Now we're going to continue into the third round. And for this round, we're going to start with a single crochet. So we're going to make a slip stitch first, a chain, then on the same stitch we're going to make a single crochet, and then on the next stitch we're going to make an increase. And that is the pattern for this round, a single crochet and an increase. We're going to continue with this pattern until the end of the round. We're going to continue into round 4, and for round 4 we're going to start with 5 single crochet. So as per usual, we're going to start with a slip stitch, then a chain, and we are going to start making 5 single crochet. Then on the next stitch, we're going to make an increase. And that is the pattern for this round, 5 single crochet and an increase. We're going to repeat this pattern until we reach the end of the round. So that is the end of round 4. But since we're going to use a different yarn for the next round, we're going to make a slip knot first. So we're going to grab the yarn around the fingers, going to slip under the first line and hook into the second one. Then we're going to hold the tip of the yarn, and you can just pull on both sides, and that is a slip knot. So we're gonna go back into this piece, and we are going to make a slip stitch. And we are going to continue with a chain, but instead of making it with this yarn, we're going to grab this yarn, and we are just going to slip it into the loop, like so. And we are going to continue into round 5, and for round 5 we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch, but this time we're going to make it on the back loop only. So that is the back loop, and we are going to make a single crochet. And we can just repeat the same thing for the rest of the stitches. Continue into round 6. For this round, we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch, but this time we're going to make it on both loops. So a slip stitch, then a chain, and we are going to start making single crochet. And for the next round, we're going to use the dark brown yarn. So we're going to make a slip stitch first, and then we're going to grab the dark brown yarn and make a chain. So now we are using this color, and for this round we're going to make 5 single crochet and then decrease on the back loop. So we're going to start with 5 single crochet. And then we're going to make a decrease next, and to make a decrease we're going to insert the hook into the back loop of the stitch and also the back loop of the next stitch. We're going to yarn over and pull the yarn out, yarn over again and pull the yarn through, and there is a decrease, and we are going to continue with this pattern until we reach the end of the round. Continue into round 8, and for this round we're going to make 5 single crochet and an increase, but this time we're going to make it on the front loop. So we're going to start with a slip stitch and a chain as per usual. And then we're going to start making 5 single crochet, but we're going to make it on the front loop only. We're going to continue with an increase on the next stitch. And that is the pattern for this round, 5 single crochet and an increase. We're going to repeat this pattern until we reach the end of the round. We're going to continue into the next round, and for the next round we're going to change the color of the yarn. So we're going to make a slip stitch first, and then we're going to change the yarn. So now we are using the light brown, and we are going to make a chain. And for this round we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch, but this time we're going to use the back loop only. And then for round 10 we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch, but this time we're going to make it on both loops. So a slip stitch, and a chain, and we are going to start making the single crochet. We're going to continue into the next round, and for the next round we're going to change back the yarn into the dark brown one. So we're going to make a slip stitch first. Then we're going to change the yarn. Like so. And since we no longer need the light brown, we can just cut it off and secure the end. And we are going to continue into the next round, and we are going to make 5 single crochet and a decrease, but this time we're going to make it on the back loop. So we're going to start with 5 single crochet, and we are going to make a decrease next. And that is the pattern for this round. We're going to continue with this pattern until we reach the end of the round. Next, we can insert the stuffing. And we are going to continue into the next round. And for this round, we're going to make a single crochet and a decrease. So we're going to make a single crochet first. Next, we're going to make a decrease, but since in this round we're using both loops, not on the back loop only, we can make a decrease using the front loops. And we are going to repeat this pattern until the end of the round. When you have reached the end of the round, we can make a slip stitch on the first stitch. And you can cut the yarn and weave in the end. As you can see, I already cut mine. And to make the border, we're going to use this yellow yarn, and we are going to start with another magic ring. And we are going to make 6 single crochet. That is 6 single crochet, and we are going to make a slip stitch on the first stitch. And that is it. If you want to sew the pattern, then you can leave a long tail for sewing, but if you want to glue it, then you can just cut the yarn short. So that is it for the pancake. Now we're going to make the pudding, and we are going to start with the cherry. But I actually ran out of red yarn, so I'm just going to use this light brown yarn. But we are going to make the cherry first, and we are going to start with a magic ring. And we are going to make 4 single crochet. Then we're going to continue into the second round, and we are going to start with a single crochet. And just like the one before, we're going to make a slip stitch first on the first stitch. A chain. And then we're going to make a single crochet on the same stitch. Then on the next stitch, we're going to make an increase. Continue with a single crochet on the next stitch. And then an increase on the next stitch. Then we're going to continue into round 3. So a slip stitch and a chain first. And then for this round, we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch. And that is it for the cherry. If you want to glue the cherry, then you can just cut the yarn short, but if you want to sew it, then you have to leave a long tail for sewing. We are going to continue with the whipped cream, and we are going to start with another magic ring. We are going to make 2 chains. And next we're going to make a half double crochet. So we're going to wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the ring, yarn over and pull the yarn out, and there will be 3 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over again and pull it through all the loops, and that is a half double crochet. We're going to make 2 chains and make a slip stitch on the ring. And we are just going to repeat the same pattern. So 2 chains and then a half double crochet, another 2 chains, then slip stitch on the ring, and we are going to repeat this step 2 more times. It's going to look like this. Then you can just pull the yarn to close the ring. And you can cut the yarn and weave in the end. So to make the pudding for round 1 until round 3, we're going to follow the same step as the pancake. So this is the end of round 3, and for round 4 we're going to use a yellow yarn, and we are going to make a slip knot first. And we're gonna go back into this piece and we're going to make a slip stitch on the stitch. And then for the chain, we're going to insert the slip knot that we've made before. Like so. And we are going to continue into round 4. And for this round, we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch, but we are going to make it on the back loop only. So that is a single crochet in the back loop. We're going to continue making single crochet on the back loop until we reach the end of the round. And since we no longer need the dark brown yarn, we can just cut it off and secure the yarn. I'm just going to make a double knot using this yellow yarn. Then for round 5 and round 6, we're going to make a single crochet in each stitch, but this time we're going to make it on both loops. For round 7, we're going to start the round with 2 single crochet. And then we're going to make an increase on the next stitch. And that is the pattern for this round, 2 single crochet and an increase. We're going to repeat this pattern until we reach the end of the round. And we are going to continue into round 8, and in this round we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch. Continue into round 9. For this round, we're going to make 2 single crochet and a decrease, but we're going to make it on the back loop only. So we're going to start with 2 single crochet, going to make a slip stitch and a chain. Then we're going to make 2 single crochet on the back loop. That is a single crochet. Then we're going to make another single crochet. And we are going to make a decrease next. Then we can repeat this pattern of 2 single crochet and a decrease until we reach the end of the round. Then we can insert the stuffing. Then we are going to continue into the last round, and we are going to make a single crochet and decrease. So we're going to start with a single crochet. So a slip stitch and a chain, and then a single crochet on the same stitch. Then we're going to make a decrease next. And that is the pattern for this round, a single crochet and a decrease. We're going to repeat that pattern until we reach the end of the round. Make a slip stitch on the first stitch. And that's it. You can cut the yarn and weave in the end. And that is it for the pudding. And the last step is to attach these 3 pieces together. As I said before, you can either sew it or glue it. And that's it guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!